Now, if you're shopping for a new mattress and you just can't decide between the Serta Perfect Sleeper and the Beautyrest Black mattress, you have come to the right video. Hey y'all, I'm Marten here from Mattress Clarity, and today I want to compare both these mattresses. I'll talk about their similarities, their differences, and help you choose one over the other. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
We'll start off by talking about the similarities between these two beds. And first off, you're going to have some construction similarities. They're both going to feature memory foam layers and also supportive coils as well. They're both going to also feature some sort of pillow top on top of the mattress, as well as some good breathable materials. You're also going to have firmness options with both of these mattresses. Today we have the Serta Perfect Sleep Cascade Range medium model and also the Beautyrest Black Series 3 medium model. And they're also going to both have the same customer service terms, the 100-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty. But you're really here to learn about the differences, right? And first off, there are going to be some construction differences with these mattresses. You're going to see some different layers toward the top of these beds, and also with the Beautyrest Black, you're going to have latex, which you're not going to find in the Perfect Sleeper. Also, we're comparing two medium models, but that being said, the Perfect Sleeper has less give than the Beautyrest Black. The feels are also going to be slightly different between these two mattresses, and with the Beautyrest Black, it is going to cost significantly more than the Perfect Sleeper. But now let's talk about firmness and feel. And again, we're looking at the medium versions of both of these mattresses. But for the Perfect Sleeper, it actually felt closer to an 8 out of 10, so a 1.5 firmer than medium firm. Not as much give to this mattress, you're not going to sink in quite so much at all. But the Beautyrest Black medium version felt closer to a 7 out of 10, so closer to medium firm. And in terms of feel with both of these mattresses, you're going to have the Serta Perfect Sleeper, again, has very little give to it. You're sleeping more on top of the mattress. You also experience more of a little bit of a pillow top feel right on top of the bed. Now, with the Beautyrest Black mattress, it's going to feel definitely plusher overall, but deeper in the mattress, you're also going to have latex for some more bounce. You're also going to sleep more on top of this bed, but also experience some good plushness at the same time. But now let's talk about what it's like to sleep in different positions on both of these mattresses, starting with the Serta Perfect Sleeper. Starting off back sleeping on this mattress as a larger guy felt fantastic for me, a good balance of comfort and supports. Also some zoning for extra lumbar supports. But I will say if you're a lightweight back sleeper, this mattress might feel too firm for you. You might feel a little bit pushed out of the mattress. Side sleeping, I felt some pretty good pressure relief on my shoulders and my hips, but again, I'm a larger guy. I think I'm pressing further into this mattress than a lightweight person might. They might feel more pressure on their shoulders and hips than I did. But stomach sleeping, being a firmer bed, I think some good overall support with this mattress and some zoning where you need it. And the Beautyrest Black, in my experience, was a good option for back sleeping too, even closer to medium firm, also zoned for extra lumbar supports. Side sleeping, I also felt some really good pressure relief on my shoulders and my hips, but again, I think if you're a lightweight person, it might feel firmer to you than it did to me. If you're a lightweight side sleeper, look at one of the softer versions of the Beautyrest Black. And also overall, a very substantial mattress here with good support, also zoned. I found it to be a good option for stomach sleeping too. Now, if you sleep with a partner, there's a couple more things you want to think about. And the first one is motion transfer. Motion transfer means if you're lying down on one side of the mattress and your partner rolls around on the other side, are you going to feel that motion transfer to your side of the mattress? Now, in my experience, both these mattresses handle motion transfer pretty well. I saw very little motion transfer when I lay on one side of the bed and my partner rolled around on the other side of the mattress. This was true for both of these beds. Now, you also want to think about edge support, which means if you are lying or sitting down near the edge of a mattress, do you feel secure or more like you're going to roll off and onto the floor? Both of these feature some pretty decent edge support, but I think the Serta Perfect Sleeper does win out. I definitely felt more support when I was sitting near the edge of this mattress. Real quick, let's talk about pricing. And for the best deal on both of these mattresses, make sure to check out the YouTube description below or use the QR codes on the screen right here. But for the Serta Perfect Sleeper, only around $1,000 for this specific model, even cheaper for some of the other versions of this mattress. But for a queen size Beautyrest Black, closer to $4,000. So it's a much more substantial, luxurious mattress. And as I said before, you're going to get a 100-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty with both of these beds. They come fully expanded. You can sleep on them right away. But before we wrap up, let's talk about who should get each mattress. Now, in terms of who should get the Perfect Sleeper mattress, it's going to be a better option, I think, for people who want better edge support. They want to sleep more toward the edge of the mattress, or they sleep with a partner. Also, better choice, I think, for budget shoppers. This is much more affordable than Beautyrest, so if you are on a tighter budget, take a look at the Perfect Sleeper. But in terms of who should get the Beautyrest Black, it's a better choice if you want something more bougie and higher end. This is, again, a very substantial mattress with a lot of luxurious materials in it. It's also a good choice, I think, if you want something durable and longer lasting. But at this point, you should know which mattress is right for you. If you want some more info on either model, though, head over to mattressclarity.com for the full written reviews and some great money-saving coupons. We'll see you next time.